But this cardio just counts.
Cover myself up. I have a cardio buddy that's not here doing cardio. 30 minutes and counting. 60 steps per minute. I have a cardio buddy who's not here, supposedly. 30 minutes, 60 steps per minute, 600 calories in an hour. Guesstimate, according to the stair climber. But never trust the stair climber. Never trust any cardio equipment. It's always wrong on how many calories you burned. It's always going to tell you burned more than you really did. And when you find out how little you actually burned, it's quite depressing. So I just recommend never looking to the cardio. Look to your watch. I know the speed I need to go. So whatever my calories are, they are at the end. But for those with calorie goals, let's see how long it takes Natalie to realize we're live. Any questions about cardio? Speed, type, sprints, when to do it, when not to do it. Hey, messy boy. With an eye. Felix, hello. Poop. Why? KJ, hello. Kassim? I don't know how to pronounce that. I ain't gonna even act like it. Who else did cardio today? Anybody? Hi from Italy. Hello. Oh my gosh. I have been to Italy once. Yes. And then to France. And then to Spain. And then to New York. When should you do cardio? Hi, Mom. That's Mom Mustard. When should you do it? I'm from India. It is 2:30 a.m. here. I actually usually do my workouts then around 2:33 in the morning. I do it usually when your cortisol peaks or is about to peak. I'm so glad you're here. So when should you do cardio? If you don't have any insulin resistance going on, you could really kind of do it if you had to at any time of the day. But I do recommend for everybody just to keep your circadian rhythm happy and your cortisol curves in line. Well, not in line, but curvy. I suggest not doing it after 12, especially for my female clients that have hormone issues or are really stressed. So to help keep cortisol high in the morning and low at night so that they can sleep, I don't have them work out after 12 o'clock. Kind of like Cinderella. And then for my clients that do have insulin resistance or maybe hit a plateau, I have them do usually some sort of amount of protein. I'll tell them how much protein they need to have, how much fat they need to have, and then I have them do their cardio before they have any carbs in the day. So chest and biceps, nice. Do you train with tempo, or do you just do like what we did actually a live a few weeks ago about reps and sets and the tempo and the whys? Do you monitor that? Do you have a program that you follow? Are you looking to build it or maintain it? I'm curious. Do tell. A penny for your thoughts. So I'm a coach, and this is a cardio confessional here, because we do cardio too. And if you're a good coach, in my opinion, you practice what you preach. So it's really hard for me to tell my clients to make sure they didn't miss their cardio or their workout if on a Sunday, when I really didn't feel like it, stayed up a little too late, which I don't normally do. Last thing I wanted to do was this. But I have 30 minutes, 5 days a week, and I already did my 2 off days this week, so had to do it. You started a gym in 2016. So I started going to the gym, 2022, 2023? No. That was 2013. 2013, 2014. So about 12 years ago. I've been doing bodybuilding for over 10 years. I love it. I'm not big. You don't have to do the gym as a female and get big. I do wellness. I compete. So it's a little more muscular, but mostly in my lower half, not so much the upper half. So it's kind of the shape I prefer to be on a day-to-day. I don't want to look like a man. I do coach men because a lot of the ways that you're going to stimulate muscle growth is very similar. So you're really just creating a shape. We talked about that too in some of our lives that we've done so far, is how to create shape instead of the scale. No one knows how much The Rock weighs today. We just know what he looks like, right? And that's his shape. So in order to create that shape, it's what I've studied and learned how to do. And then on top of that, studied with a naturopath about all the ways to kind of work with the body from head to toe for my clients, because I had a lot of clients with health issues that doctors were just prescribing things to. I don't have a home gym. No, we should talk about why I go to the gym. I do have a piece of cardio at home because I like to separate my cardio sessions from my workout sessions, especially because I train legs 5 days a week, pretty much. No, 3 days a week. No, 5 days a week. Was 3 for quads, and then 2 for glutes. Now we're 2 for quads, 3 for glutes each week. So I do have a good program for training. It's called Customized. Everybody is different. So the science behind it is very much the same, but every body, and this is why I started studying more about the body and its health and reasons why clients were plateauing even when applying these principles. Because the way muscle is stimulated to grow is very specific, time under tension, so like that tempo I was talking about, or how many sets and reps you did, how fast you went is going to determine, so like the marathon runner and the sprinter we talked about in reps and sets live. All of that is going to determine your shape. But then if you have any hormonal imbalances or gut dysbiosis or autoimmune issues, it's going to have an effect on your shape, okay? So even when applying the principles of how to build muscle, when that wouldn't work, I wanted to know why for my clients. And a lot of that, like I said, comes back to your microbiome, your hormones. So anyway, oh, I'm live in the shorts. That's what you were saying. I got you, Carly, my girl. Hi, Huntrix. Hello. Nice to see you. I'm training in heavy duty. Okay, so even though Dorian Yates, he probably shows you all of his heavy lifts, but I guarantee you, he's still training all different rep ranges for all different muscle fibers. You have 3. And so the one that's like more the marathon muscle, which isn't very dense, has a lot of detail. So you don't, and then also you don't want to neglect them or you get injuries really easy. So you want to do all of them. Hey, Carly. Hey, Nat. There she is. Told you. See how long Nat knows. How long it takes for Nat to know I went live. So, trying to sweat. I had kombucha last night. Part of why I stayed up late. And so I'm trying to sweat it out too. Thanks to Carly. Mr. Mustard said he got a notification, so I don't know. Very intensive, yes. And injuries, don't get injured. That's the worst. That sets you back so much, it's not worth it. Make sure you stretch. Deload weeks are really key. I make my clients do that, especially when I see that they aren't able to progress either in weight, reps, form, or they aren't showing up. I can tell they're burnt out. So we do a recovery week. If you want to know what kind of a recovery week looks like, though, they still go to the gym. I still send them to the gym. It is more, they get more of their calorie burns from more cardio that week so that we're not losing momentum in body fat loss. But we use a theory based off of Ken Ware. He's out of Australia. And he's got these people that are in wheelchairs, gets them to running Ironman, literally. I mean, it's not pretty, but he retrains the mind-muscle connection and gets these, using very minimal weight, that gets these people to rebuild that connection to their muscles, and then they're able to go on and do some amazing things. Yep. Injured for 2 weeks. It's terrible too. Especially when the gym is your therapy. It's really hard to be out for that long. So it can do something to your confidence too. And then when you come back, you're babying it, right? So, whew. I started in 2016, injured my right shoulder. Now never an injury. Now I do much pre-workout. Like a warm-up, I hope. Not like the powder. And not like cocaine. I mean, like powdered pre-workout. You know what I mean. I hope I don't sound too breathy. Gotta love cardio. Coaches do it too. Good coaches do. As long as they're able. Gotta set the example. Whose message? Ooh. That was interesting. Hello. We got someone trolling the chat. Always a good time. So, again, today, 30 minutes, 60 steps per minute on the machine. It's going to tell you that's about 600 calories per hour. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. I'm glad. I hope to see you again soon. Enjoy your day at work. And thanks for coming. That was really cool. 30 minutes, 60 steps per minute. This says 600, but it's probably closer to 400, to be honest. And the goal is not to go so hard, like so fast for a long period of time. And the goal is not to go so slow. So when you see on a piece of cardio machine, you'll see that you have fat burn, aerobic, manual, sometimes like a hill. You'll notice that fat burn is like not the very hardest, but not the easiest. And I always wondered why. Growing up, when I would go on a cardio thing and I would like pick a program, I never knew why. So I would always do the hardest one, which was the aerobic, right? And then I learned that there's this like sweet spot that your body will be more inclined to pull from fat stores, like that brown fat too, when it's at this sweet little level. It's not too easy, it's not too hard. So this is that level. You can still do things. I can still talk and stream, but it's not like running. Now, if I wanted to go slower, I could go slower. And then about probably depending on how slow I want to go, like let's say I'm not feeling well, or my legs are really tired from the leg workout, or I feel I'm close to a show and I need more energy that day because I don't have a lot of food. I'll go slow. Right now I'm at 2, level 2. I was at 6 in about 30 seconds. Again, depending on how slow I went, I'll do a sprint on the stepper. I'll do it too. Here. Those are electrolytes. Oh, I hope you don't fall. You might fall. If you do, I'll pick you up. Okay. Ready? So we'll do like because I haven't done it in a while. We'll do like a 15-second sprint. Well, you want to at least, like if I'm at 2, you want to at least go to like, let's say 12. So at least double what I should have been. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8. Don't fall. Don't you guys fall. You guys do good. Go a little faster. 14. Sprint. This is why I love the stepper. I don't have to go that fast. 5, 4. And you guys didn't fall. You guys were so good. Yay. So do that I would probably do that every 2 to 4 minutes. And then if I wanted to go back to real life, like I was doing, we'll go back to 6. So, there's 6. I prefer sprints. I like to go slower, but the sprints help me break up my 30 minutes. So to me, it goes by faster. When I used to run outside, terrible idea. I'll never do that again. When I used to, I would break up my runs in my head in sections, because then I would feel like, okay, even though it wasn't really, 1/10 of the way, I could break it up, let's say into 10 landmarks, usually. And I'd be like, okay, I'm 1/10 of my landmarks in, 1 out of 10. And then here I'm 2 out of 10, so I'm, a 5th of the way there, even though we're maybe like, they obviously weren't even landmarks. So it wasn't really a 5th of the way. But in my head, I felt good about like marking those down. My kids are coming out here now. She's okay. What? Bailey broke the broom. So right now it's 80 in the garage. And it's gonna get hotter because Bailey just broke the broom. My kids. So the little one is napping. We do have whole house fan, and then we have a garage fan, but I really want to sweat the kombucha out. So there's one baby, and then there's 2 babies. He didn't want me to show that he was live, or in the live. He's like, I'm doing cardio with you, but I'm not.
Secretly getting shredded.
He's secretly Mr. Mustarding over there. He's gonna do, there's no sugar in mustard. That's the point. He's getting ready for a show in September. His goal is to qualify for the Mr. Olympia for next year, though. For next year. So, he's, right now, he's on Team Zero Gravity. What's your speed?
Right now I'm doing 3.5 and 12.5. I'm basing it on my heart rate. So for me,
Hey, no hands.
over 120 is my threshold on the bottom. And I don't go about 135. So.
I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he does. You probably can't hear him. 120 to 135 is his BPM goal. So he's on level 12 incline at 3.5 speed. Team no hands. Increases the efficacy. People up to 75%. So, with mom no hands. I'm not gonna. Remember, you're not live. You're not here. He's not my cardio buddy earlier. That's what you said. Keep fixing my hair because I can feel it going this way. I can't breathe and talk. This isn't easy. This is harder. I am because I'm trying to sweat out the bad choices I made yesterday. They're sugar-free, but anyway. Okay. Carly, guess what I'm drinking? Like an ocean up in here. Elementy. Yep, Mr. Mustard. He does classic physique. He's a classic physique pro. So he's aiming to get that win, to go to Mr. Olympia. He's doing 30 minutes? 30 minutes a day right now. 7 days a week. Team, no days off. That. Team, get rid of that body fat, that's what he said. So, he hasn't done a show since before. No, Elijah was born.
2 years from October.
Yeah, so Elijah was born. Right after Elijah was born, he did a show. But that was the last time he did a show. So, we have 2 minutes, people, for my 30 minutes. It says I've been live for 27 minutes because it took me a minute. So, should I just do the extra minute and make it 30 minutes on Cardio Confessionals? Because, okay, we'll do that. One extra for the extra bucha. Whew. What else for these last few minutes here? Anybody else do hills? I don't like hills. Hurt my shins. But I used to, because that's what I did for basketball. So I thought that's how you got in shape. We used to do that for conditioning. Dude, I used to be a runner. No running for me. No, thank you. So it's now 81 degrees in here. What's that band? Is that 82 degrees? 92 degrees? I think it was 92 degrees. You guys remember that band? I'm probably dating myself now. Although I probably the only people on here right now know my age anyway. So, okay. A minute and a half. Why is it always the last? It's kind of like the gravitational pull of the toilet. You know, the closer you get to the toilet, the more you have to go. And it's like the end of cardio. It feels like the seconds drag longer. It's cooling me down because I hit my real 30 minutes. But we're going to go to this real 30 minutes. My YouTube minutes. And then we'll get off. That's what she said. Well, should I say goodbye 4 times for the last 30 seconds? That's what most content creators do. I feel like that's maybe a rite of passage. You gotta wait till you're a real creator to say goodbye 100 times. I probably won't do a cardio confessional tomorrow, but I'll post some more gym stuff. Also, since I didn't make it to the gym today, like I was supposed to, I'll show you what I do at home instead. but I probably won't go live for it. I'll probably just post it. 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that. All right.